Does anyone else hate Windows updates and stuff? Does anyone else hate Windows 11 for no particular reason? Anyway, though I may not know what'll happen, I know where my heart will go. Howdy, peeps, and welcome to the next step in our marathon, the next stop, as one would say. In this case, Mario Kart Super Circuit. We've seen... Oh my god, this game was released almost 10 years after Super Mario Kart. Wow. Though to be completely frank, it doesn't show like it's a 10-year-old game. So, first off, let's address what's different in Super Circuit that wasn't in 64. I've been thinking about Super Circuit a lot over the course of the last couple of weeks. And the one thing that comes to my mind is intelligent systems have to get both the style of Mario Kart from Super Mario Kart and the gameplay updates and the gameplay benefits and new things from 64. Let's go! So, this is a almost completed save file where we're gonna see how Super Circuit contrasts to Super Mario Kart. So for example, we have a rocket start right there. We have mini turbos, which are now different. Instead of well, we have all the mechanics that we know of. We can even brake slide, accelerate, steer, do little jumps, and drifting, which now gives us a boost. But the boost of the drift is based on the time we hold the direction that we're drifting on. So for example, we drift right here, we release, it doesn't give us anything because we interrupted the drift. We don't have that penalty from 64 anymore. But we do have that thing. Wait, where us drifting all over makes our kart a little bit more slippery. See? So we can testify that all the things from Mario Kart 64 are accounted for except for analog steering. Minus analog steering. But now the mini turbo is with the hold mechanic instead of it being, you know, rocking the D-pad back and forth. We don't have analog steering because evidently we're back to D-pad controls. But you can tell just by looking at Super Mario Kart that this game is based off of 64. It's bearing a lot of design choices from 64. Like for example, the characters are pre-rendered models instead of being pseudo-normal sprites. We're gonna go through every cup, much like in our other endeavors. However, this will be the last time where we'll see the Special Cup not having its own unique emblem. Because the Special Cup will eventually, sooner than later, gain its own unique emblem, contrasted to that of the other cups. And by the way, the reason I took so long to start the stream in particular, and never say that I don't do this, never say that I don't go above and beyond, is because I had to go and look out for the files of my old videos where I was playing Smash with a GBA. I had to look for those things to get the GBA controller so that I could use a Game Boy Advance as a controller for this game. I don't have a home button, so we're gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna deal with it. And tomorrow I have to do another thing. So let's see how it contrasts, like, in an actual race. So we're back to coins. Although coins are no longer on the item box, they're on the, they're only on the field. Yeshoo! Yeshoo! These AIs are ruthless. Excuse me? Oh, I crashed into a banana. Oh my god, can I get anything but red shells? You know what? That was a terrible start. I haven't been talking about the music. No, I've been mentioning the music a little bit, but you can tell that the inspiration for Super Circuit is more on the rock side. Intelligent Systems was doing a fantastic job. Intelligent Systems was doing the work of a lifetime to get this game... What in the fecking world was that? Can I get an item box, please? I kinda need one. DK, stop hoarding the boxes! Okay, about time I get an item box. Okay, goodbye, Donkey Kong. It's part of a little updates to Super Circuit. I've forgotten how holding a GBA feels on my hands. It's nice. After holding the N64 controller for so long, this is actually very, 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 very nice on the hands. Tea. It feels very comparable to a combination of gameplay styles between Super and 64. Something that you don't see often, because evidently there are no more Mario Kart games that are like this. Shit. If you just drive normally, I like this game. I like how it controls. It definitely feels less nuanced than 64, for example. What I mean is, you can tap to lightly turn and hold to continue turning further to the right, for example. Like, for example, let's try it here. It's very gradual. Oh my god. I never know where's the best place to use a mushroom. Much like in 64, items can be used defensively, except for, you know, things like the blue shell, where you have to outrun it. This game will be the first one to introduce a method to outrun the... son of a bitch. To outrun the blue shell. Goodbye, Luigi. I take the victory here. It feels nice going to a Mario Kart where I know I am in control. But it also feels equally dreadful to go back to a Mario Kart game with continues. Once again, items cannot be used in midair. This is gonna be the tone for many Mario Kart games until aerial movement is introduced. Oh wow. The interesting feature about red shells in this game is that they can be planted as mines. So you can trap someone with a red shell, and then the red shell will forcefully chase whoever passes in front of it afterwards. And there it is, that's the gold trophy. Our first of many with a ranking of a star. Let's go. Unfortunately, this layout does not have a select button. So I'm gonna press select. Oops. Something they don't tell you is that to use a GBA as a controller, owning a Game Boy player is not enough. It has to be the Game Boy interface through Swiss, which is so dumb. It is so dumb. It is absolutely stupid because no one tells you that you cannot use a Game Boy Advance using it as a Game Boy player. Like, the original intent is to have the Game Boy player, turn on the Game Boy player, plug your Game Boy Advance through the GameCube to Game Boy Advance Game Link cable over to any of the ports. Get the signal that the game is transmitting and connecting over to controller mode, and then plug it out and connect it to the Switch. And that should give you a controller, but it doesn't. If it is with the Game Boy player, it does not give you a controller. I had to dig deep to gain access to one of the custom ROMs that I made to produce the Smash Brothers with the Game Boy Advance series. So unfortunately, because this whole ROM is thought of to be used with Ultimate, the select button is up on the D-pad. Much like on Super Mario Kart, you can also jump to reposition yourself. There's also a thing that you can do here. Oh, come on. It was like a perfect drift. Come on, one more. Ah! DK! You weren't supposed to dodge that! Ah, come on. Woo! Okay, there we go. What? How is a monkey going so fast? Fuck you mean? Oh! I'm here! I'm here! Reaching out into these new frontiers! I don't know. That's what I imagined Mauricio walking in was like. Howdy, Mauricio, welcome to Super Circuit. It's a me! The general tone of all of these streams is going to be playing as Mario, because Mario is your standard character. Legit Super Circuit is so based. Listen, unfortunately I adore Super Circuit. I cannot be mad about Super Circuit. Okay, I want to figure out the timing for the turbo boost. Woo! Let's go. Oh, damn it. I'm out of coins. But see, what they don't know is that I'm a god gamer. And I bump into walls. Excuse me? What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? So for Smash with a GBA, you have to taunt on select. Yeah, putting taunt on... Oh, hi, Makud. Putting taunt was the easiest thing. You just bind up. I created like the program so that it counted up. It counted select as up on the D-pad, so I could taunt with the D-pad. Woo! No drift bonus. Anyway. Oh! I still need to catch up to the top 4! Why am I doing so badly suddenly? I'm playing it with the most optimal controller for this. Oh! Road rage! Oh my god. Ah! Peach! How? Is Peach a natural rival for Mario? What the hell? Ooh. Oh my god, every single one of them dodged. Meaning you might need to change it for Nintendo Classics GBA. Might, but see, here's the issue. I don't have a home button on this. If you know a Game Boy Advance, you know. Oh my god, it has remappable buttons. I wonder if he considers Game Boy Advance up D-pad. Let's try it a little bit later. I'm gonna try and finish the flower cup first. Whoa! Button combo. I don't have a button combo. What are you talking about? I don't have ZL, ZR on this. A Game Boy Advance does not have ZL and ZR. Do you forget? Don't start with that. I like how I say my letters. Perfect drifting. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, let's try something. I would have to unplug this. Bind controllers. Change controllers. Okay. So I can change this to select. And that should do it. Everything else is fine. Oh yeah, everything else is fine because now it's there we go. Save. So now I go without this one. Without this one, I connect back the Game Boy Advance to the controller port. USB controller, there we go. Whoa! Okay, so it's me now. So when are you gonna play DS? If you're keeping up with the marathon, you know when DS is showing up on the marathon. Okay, let's see if it worked. Because this is D-pad up. Okay, we have a horn back. Most useless kind of new feature. But hey, it's one feature that will show up in the future games. Yes. I didn't know that you could map D-pad functions to be different. Yes. Goodbye, Peach. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, now I have to stop Donkey Kong before he goes too far. Ah! Oh no, DK, no. Oh my god, how is he so far? Okay, you know what? If you can't beat him, at least stop them. Ah, I wanted to crash into that one. So are you gonna play the arcade Grand Prix games? Let me ask you this. Are they accounted for in the official Nintendo timeline of Mario Kart? The answer is no, so I'm not playing them. That's the simplest answer. Actually, come to think of it, can you even set the ZLZR macro? I'm just asking ridiculous questions at this point. Let's go. I don't think that was good. Mario, are you feeling okay? You should play them anyways. See, I had the chance to play them last weekend and I chose not to. I chose not to. Not because, I chose not to. Yeah, I chose not to. Okay, I have the timing. I have the perfect timing every single time. I was out with my two best friends and there was only one single Arcade Grand Prix 2 cabinet. Of course I chose not to. I wouldn't have been able to play with them. Besides, I'm already putting my ass on the line here to play every single Mario Kart game in as faithful of a method as possible. To even bring back the Game Boy Advance Nintendo Switch controller. Which, Nintendo, please release one. I want to give you my money for that one. I'm gonna try and be in Japan next year. It would be very neat if they released a Game Boy Advance that acted as a Nintendo Switch controller with the extra ZL and ZR buttons. Stop them! I know a guy who might be able to help. Pronto, Mattia. I don't know why, but that made me think of the Formula Dank videos on the Formula 1. Stage design in Super Circuit is fantastic if you think about it. Because, sure, it's very limited with what they can do to offer a Mario Kart experience, but on the contrary, it gives us some of the most inventive tracks yet, because now you can play with the fact that if every track is gonna be flat, might as well just have memorable set pieces. For example, here, the biggest thematic set piece is definitely the, oh, shit. Oh, that's right, there was a shortcut I could have taken. I don't know if that was a red or not, but I don't take my chances. God, it feels so nice playing with a GBA. Well, that's the 20+ years of experience using the Game Boy Advance. So to me, it's a natural, much like my chest. The Super Circuit plays with most, if not all, the limitations Super Mario Kart has. But it uses the knowledge of 64! It uses the knowledge of 64, and that's why it's so commendable. It feels like the closure of It feels like it's the closure of the traditional Mario Kart era. As you move into the future, how do you celebrate the past with an entry that feels classic, but also complete? And that's why I think Super Circuit deserves a little bit more recognition. Because it does several things that other Mario Karts would just abandon in the future. Oh, sorry, Luigi. Oh, never mind. Fuck you. Hey, sometimes I can choose not to play some games, you know? My heart aches for some games and not for others. Uh-oh. Oh no, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna have to catch up to Bowser. Bowser's invincible! Oh my god. Ah! Fall your ass back into second place, Luigi. Oh wait, he is second. Okay, now my joke has a little bit more value. I do not care. I want that first place. There we go. It's somewhere in between Super and 64. It uses the ceiling of Super together with the new improvements of 64. So it creates this middle ground. This, as I would like to call it, culmination of styles. And damn, is it a gorgeous game. You would barely believe that this is a, first year Game Boy Advance game, because it's really, really inventive in how it uses all of its limitations. And here we have one of the most impressive examples of it. Because Sunset Wilds, well, sunsets. Someone's gonna try to blue shell me, I'm pretty sure. I don't care if my rank is not stars. Though I've managed to get stars. Now it's nighttime, you can see the moon. The moon haunts you! Maybe one day I'll return to the grind. Oh no! Not my item! I'm too far ahead. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, someone took care of that one already. Wow, I was doing so great with Super Circuit. Fun fact, I still am. There's a little bit of lore, of Yop lore behind Super Circuit and my fascination with it. And that's the fact that Super Circuit was one of the few games that I saw on the back of my Game Boy Advance box when I was a wee little 8-year-old lassie. I have to say lassie because it's currently me out there. And I was like, there's no way that there's a Mario Kart in this. Ah. Well, now I was an 8-year-old lad. And I was like, there's no way that there's a Mario Kart game in this console. A Mario Kart game that looks like the Mario Kart game that I play with my mom. Whenever I go, like, what? Intelligent Systems did the best that they could with the tools that they had. Little did you know that you can press select on the character select screen to see and hear how their horns play. Now let's go to Mario. Off into the Star Cup. And savvy people will notice that we're playing 5 cups instead of 4. That's because the number of total tracks in Super Circuit ascends to 20, much like in Super Mario Kart. I wonder if those two things are connected. Makes you think, huh? Nah, there's no connection. Okay, as the owner of a physical copy of this game, I can assure you that Snowland looks way better on GBA than this. But god damn it. Thank goodness there's only one slippery track in this game, because otherwise I wouldn't have handled it. Ah! 3?! I don't know how DK makes those sounds. I can't even drift in this track. It's way too slippery. The terrain is too slippery. I mean, doy. It's Snowland. But I don't know. I didn't know I was in a rink. Oh, come on! Fuck off. Woo! That's how you do it. Battle mode after the stream. I don't know. Last stream left me a little bit too tired. And I kinda need the repetitions of energy. So I might end the stream after the special cup, because there's not much to say about Super Circuit that hasn't been said before. Except the fact that the tracks themselves look very pristine. I would say that Ribbon Road is the first skill check of the game. Well, every track in itself is a skill check, but Ribbon Road feels like it's a skill check. Wait. Battle mode is pretty undocumented overall, though, considering you needed multiple carts to play it than before, and link cable support wasn't a thing on past re-releases. Yeah, I understand. But I haven't been doing battle mode on any of the others. I'm focusing on the racing aspects of all these, of all of the games. You stupid! You tossed a banana and you... Oh my goodness gracious. We won the Boo Lottery over here. Goodbye, Donkey Kong. Oh no! We overdrifted! Ah! Yoshi, you sack of bones. Oh, and tomorrow I have to play Double Dash. No! Yo, no! No! I forgot spinouts were in this one. No, spinouts in this one are much stricter. In 64, they're fucking bullshit. A spinout in 64 is fucking horseshit. I'm gonna call it how I see it, and it's horseshit. Because it's horseshit either way. Beep boom. Ah. Fuck off, level design. I'm the ruler of the things. Ah. I call them how I see it, and the spinouts are horseshit in 64. Because you could be just lightly adjusting yourself, and boom, spin out. Ah! I didn't know I was gonna get lightning bolted. Like in Super Mario Kart, no, like in Mario Kart 64, every item aside from the feather is accounted for in Super Circuit. Kind of commendable. Oh, really? Please don't talk about the special items that only the CPU uses as items that you cannot find in Super Circuit that were in Super. Coins you cannot find on the item boxes, that's understandable. You cannot find feathers because feathers were never programmed to be in this game. But everything else is in. Boo, lightning, mushroom, red shell, green shell, banana peel. And then you have the, oh wait, I thought you meant every item from 64. No, from 64, no. You're missing a lot of them. Banana bunches. Banana bunches, the fake item box, golden mushroom. You're missing a lot of items, but that's because a game like this doesn't need a lot of the items that were in the original, that were in 64, for example. Nice. Oh, okay, never mind. I wanted to use that for defense, and that's exactly what I got. Woo! I'm really good at my jump drifts. Something that I don't think many people mention is the fact that there's ambient lighting in Super Circuit, which is very, very insane. You can tell how in certain panels, the sprite will actually change color to reflect the flames of the hotness of a lava, for example. Oh, come on, Boo. Fuck off. Why did it have to be right on the final corner? It's like right on the final sprint. Actually, goodbye, Yoshi. I'm still fairly convinced this is my favorite Mario Kart. Right now, after playing all of them, it's very much runner-up on my end. And I don't know if it's because I've gotten so used to it, or because I just like it so much. Look at that, we've played already 4 cups and we're already very much at the gates of a special cup. Can't wait for Double Dash though. I could wait a little bit more. I need more time to prepare for Double Dash. An A rank! Even with a 3rd place! I'm really that goated at this game. Double Dash was peak? I don't know. I'm not trusting the judgment of people saying if a game was peak though. Because as I'm going through every single one of them, I remember people calling 64 peak, and I walked out of 64 just thinking about it like, oh my god, this game is so But I'm just seeing how every game evolves, so maybe things could change tomorrow with Double Dash? Woo! Oh my god. Oh, come on! Oh, goodbye, Bowser. Get smoked. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, come on. Quit. Wait, now I have select. I can just... I do not remember if... Okay, no macro works for reset. What was the shortcut on Lakeside Park? Luigi, stop bumping into my cart, you bubbling fool! Oh, I think I understand what the shortcut was. I don't have the skill to do it. Talk about a difficulty spike. And the thing is, it only gets easier as you go into Rainbow Road. Oh, fuck off! I love the sound design in this game too. It brings me back. Like, this sound design is what I wished 64 was like sound-wise. Because now you hear more than just the engine noises. It makes you appreciate the sound design, the engineering behind the sounds, and oh my god, I'm playing so bad. Get out of here, Mario Party Toad! And now the meteors start falling. Ooh, ah, oh, ooh, ah. Okay, I'm gonna start decelerating. Never mind. I don't want to get in trouble with Bowser. I just want to finish in first. Maybe I have to try for it. I'm gonna look like a bumbling fool. I'm not gonna make it. Ah, no! Damn it. Curses. We're gonna be stuck at the special cup a long time now. I didn't see that was Brainy. Howdy, Brainy. Okay, Mario is absolutely smoked. Okay, take care of DK and I'll take care of you. That's how it works, right? Mostly. That's how it works. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, another change that that I didn't notice. But item boxes in the first game were panels. Then item boxes in 64 were octahedrons. And now we have cubes. And this is the standard of design that Mario Kart will follow from here on out when it comes to item boxes. Woo! If you think about it, of course, like, you think of an item box now and you're like, of course they're cubes. Because they're called item boxes. But you wouldn't look back to 64, for example, and say, oh, those aren't boxes, those are octahedrons. Ah, come on. I need to catch up to DK. Fucking hell! Oh my god. Lakeside Park. I do not like you. Lakeside Park, I do not like you. I do not like you. Let's go! Ah. Good job, Mario. Man, that's what I need right now. I need to just accelerate and decelerate in space. Okay, that's absolutely unfair. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I have a very sizable lead. I can make this, maybe. Once we're out of Lakeside Park, it becomes substantially easier. Woo! We're out of Lakeside Park. I'm happy. I'm gonna put Super Circuit on my GBA. I'm allowed to replay after I've done any Mario Kart. I'm allowing myself to play that Mario Kart on my spare time, but this is the one game that I'm willing to return to. I don't think I'll be back to Super unless it's like for a bit, or just to reminisce on the good old times where there was nothing to prove. And that's the thing. It's like Lakeside Park is so tough. And then you contrast it to the rest of the stages. And the rest of the stages are actually very tame in comparison, oh my fucking god. You are kidding me with that one. I spawned without coins. And then of course I pull the thing and well... Ah! Okay, we're back to slipperiness. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, come on, Luigi. Fuck off. Damn. Fire! What are you doing? Oh, really? It's not enough! I'm either going in the... Oh, nope, we're gonna have to restart. With this, I have no way of going into a top 4. There we go. Nope. Goodbye! Oops. I want Mario Kart music playing on my wedding party. Why do they not have to follow the rules on coins? Seriously? What was that? This race in particular, it has been nothing but chaos. Ah! Actually die, Luigi. Okay, I did it. I did it. I'm out of broken pier. Ugh. Okay, I'm still in the lead. There's a lot of flumps in this game. See, for a Mario Kart game that was developed by an outsider, Intelligent Systems is an outsider for Mario Kart. They didn't do a bad job with... Excuse me? What was a clash? Heads up, there are ads. If you're part of the subscribers, you get to skip the adding. You get to skip the adding. Isn't it nice to have a benefit that benefits you and me? You get to skip the ads and support the stream. And I get to continue entertaining you. If you can call this entertaining. You are joking that they used a lightning bolt right as I was about to use my mushroom. I've been seeing some shit today. Alright, what do we get? Because all you have to guide yourself with in this game is the minimap. The game is forcing itself to tell you, hey, this is the curve that's going right now. And yeah. That's why you see all those pop-ups of curve to the right next or curve to the left, because you don't have the minimap. And flat design can only carry you so far. Oh, Rainbow Road. Woo! Oh, come on! Yahoo! Yahoo! Ah! Come on. Perhaps... Oh, never mind. Oh, come on! But that one took me back! That's so stupid! Yahoo! Yeah, no, we're not making it out. We're not beating the allegations tonight, fellas. A red shell on 8th place. Thank you, game. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on! I touched that corner! Oh, my mother, I touched that corner! Ah! Damn it! Okay, I didn't do as terrible as I thought I would on my first attempt, but I did pretty terrible. It's actually rather clever because it's actually rather clever because they knew this was going to be a tiny unlit screen, so that's why the road signs are useful. Only non-RPG to RPG reference, that of course being the Bowser's Castle in the background is the one from Paper Mario. Yeah. I have 2 tries. Here we go. I'm gonna take this one a little bit slower. Ah! Okay. Listen. Oh! Okay, a spin out. Nothing terrible. We can do it! No, we can't. I don't feel like we're beating the allegations this time. Ooh, son of a bitch! Ah! I'm failing a lot. Ooh, come on! I don't want to do the special cup again. Uh-oh. And... Aw. Oh my god. Woo! Okay. For all the marbles, I am the superstar player. I am not the superstar player. Yahoo! Ah, come on! Okay, no. We're never recovering from this one. But maybe we can... Oh. Come on! I don't care about the star rank. I care about no longer losing. We're beating the allegations tonight, baby! Son of a bitch! Yes! Second place, I work with it. I fuck with it. I fuck with second place. Woohoo! We did it! Oh my god, that was the most bizarre Rainbow Road. I love this Rainbow Road. It's so stupid. I love this Rainbow Road. It's so stupid. I love it. Oh, my arms are hurting. As controllers have evolved, they gained a lot more of, what could you call it? Oh yeah, ergonomics. GG, we admire your dedication. A D for dedication. Economics, no, ergonomics. Why would I say economics? The first Mario Kart game not developed in-house. Because this one was developed by Intelligent Systems. You do forget about that. But it had a lot of supervision from other people. Tadao Nakayama, Naoki Nakano, Takeshi Narita. I want to go into sound design because, wow, the sound design of this game is really, really fantastic. Sound by Kenichi Nishimaki, Masanobu Matsunaga, Minato Hamano. View 3 did a fantastic job with the sound design of this game. Which is very different from music. This is one of the times of game development where, like, on the 50 amount of people of the 50 peoples. Nowadays, you say that and you're like, ugh. No, we need at least 100 people to develop this game. Thank you, Randy Shoemake, for being the lead tester. Special thanks to Minoru Arakawa. Look at that. No thanks to Shigeru Miyamoto? Yet, at least? Shiki knows he's come out good. But there were no special thanks to Shigeru Miyamoto! Unless he's... okay, he's a producer. Then I've said nothing. Game developed by Intelligent Systems. And the Donkey Kong 3D model provided courtesy of Rare UK. Because clearly it was too much for them. All rights, including the copyrights of game, scenario, music, and program, reserved by Nintendo. You might be thinking, oh, we've reached yet another one of those credits where you can press any button and it doesn't do anything. No, finally. Finally, if you press a button, you get out of the credits. Rather send us as part of your 301 GBA cart. Yeah, I understood that reference. Okay, on my Game Boy Advance now there's the copy of Super Circuit, which I'm gonna turn on because I do love my GBA, by the way. My GBA is like one of those special little thingies. So yeah, you can hear me turning on my GBA. Sunset title screen. Ah. 3 star, 3 star, 3 star, 3 star. All 3 stars on the 50cc. Yes, I've been grinding Super Circuit. I know my Super Circuit. 3-star, 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 2-star on the Star Cup, and 1-star on the Special Cup on 100cc. And then on 150, 1-star, 2-star, 2-star, 3-star, and 1-star on the Special Cup. I've been trying to get all the 3 stars for the nighttime, title screen, which you only need the normal courses for. I just want to try if we can unlock one of them. Just one of them. Because the criteria is very simple. 0 coins scattered about. I did get no item. Ooh! Goodbye, Luigi. I need someone else who represents Luigi, you know? I gotta be thinking of that one stupid person and be like, oh yeah, Luigi is ruined forever. Thank you for ruining Luigi. Oh, that was a good shortcut. 31, 30, 29, 29. Okay. We only need 100 coins, so I'm gonna try my best to get the 100 coins. The only Mario Kart game that I'm choosing not to play out of, I would say, necessity, and out of the fact that I don't own the peripherals to play it, is Live Home Circuit, which I don't have the methods to stream it without putting my whole house and integrity in compromise. I do kind of want to keep a little bit of my privacy to myself. And plus, I don't have much of a space required to play Mario Kart Live. So that's the only one we're definitely not playing. Oh, come on. Oh, it was you! Son of a bitch. Yeah, suck it off! If you know Super Circuit, it's such a fun game. I like it as the end of an era. I've been thinking a lot about the marathon in itself. Luigi will remember this. I've been thinking a lot about the marathon itself. Never gift me a keycap. Boop. Boop, boop. Haha, you tried it. I'm at 70 coins. Or 70 something. Listen, you don't come to a Yop Alonso stream for math, if that's what you're interested. I'm gonna use that opportunity to bump it up to 80 coins instead. Oh, balls! I only need base skills to clear like that. But god damn it, someone actually landed a blue shell mine on the field. Because you can't do that in this game. Told you Luigi would remember this. Yeah, Luigi memory. Funny. Funny how we have Luigi memory. No, all I need is 15 coins. Not a large amount of coins, just enough. Son of a bitch! Luigi, stop remembering, start forgetting. Oh my god. I'm invisible. Why did I want to just, You know what? Never mind. Okay, I have no defense. If I get a star, I'm gonna be very thankful. What do you think of a layout? That's something that I forgot to ask. I'm experimenting a little bit with these layouts. This is a spoiler for future layouts. So, and the ranking, it's a star! And we have extra tracks now. Tweet dude! You would think that extra tracks means something huge. But then you look at what the extra tracks are, and then you recognize some names. If you haven't been playing around, you recognize those names. Mario Circuit 1, Donut Plains 1, Ghost Valley 1, Bowser Castle 1. You recognize those, and you think, wait a minute. Then that means, yeah, Koopa Troopa Beach 2, Ghost Valley 2, no, Ghost Valley 3, Vanilla Lake 2, Rainbow Road. I know those tracks, I know those layouts. And that's because these are included as an Easter egg. Because, again, these are not retro stages. I wouldn't consider them retro stages. Because for them to be retro stages, they would have to be remade. But instead they just, are bona fide bonuses that use the mechanics from Super Circuit. And instead are not the same layouts. Coins are placed differently, items are not placed in the same locations. So I don't know how to account them. I wouldn't say that they're retro tracks because they follow the exact same rules of the standard tracks, but with the Super Circuit designs and with the Super Circuit considerations. So I wouldn't really call them retro tracks. I call them Easter eggs or extra tracks. And that's what the game calls them, so I call them extra tracks. If they were a natural part of the roster of this game, if they were a natural part of a roster, like if you could see them from the beginning, then I would consider them retro. Like, you know, the Shell Cup, the Lightning Cup, the Leaf Cup, those cups from the future games. But I feel like this is Intelligent Systems' way of paying homage to Super Mario Kart by including all of its tracks in the game. Do note that the tracks that are included here are only facsimiles of the real tracks. If you go back, these feel nothing alike to how they feel in Super. They don't feel alike to those. But who am I kidding? It feels nice to have these in the game, like as little rewards. Oh shit. But they feel substantially different to play like. Because of the different controls and different mechanics. They feel too compressed too, like you're not seeing it and the track is already over. Ah shit. Ah, TK, fuck off. Well, same can say about retro tracks in later games, so saith the Mario Circuit in 7 that is partially zero gravity. In 7? Are you perhaps thinking of a one in Mario Kart 8 instead? Maybe you're thinking of Mario Kart 8. Ah! Oh, that's a skill. That's a skill check. Ah, balls. Balls. No, never mind. I'm not gonna try it. What I am gonna try is show you what I'm talking about it's just guide you through what I want to talk about now. I don't want to do the extra cups. I don't think they're worth it. I don't think they're worth going through the extra cups. It's all about the nitro courses, and the nitro courses in this game are all so varied. Like, you take a look at the circuit trope of Super Circuit. And the circuit trope has Peach Circuit, which is very, very average. Mario Circuit, which is a lot more stricter and has more... closed corners and such. And then you have Luigi Circuit. And Luigi Circuit feels like it's so out of the blue. One of the best tracks in the game. And you wouldn't think about it. But it is really fun. Then you have, what other trope is repeated? The beach trope. Shy Guy Beach and Cheap Cheap Island definitely don't feel alike. Like, these two tracks don't feel alike. They're definitely two distinct tracks with their own setting. The ones that are absolutely just here for the show are the Bowser Castles. Bowser Castle 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which are just... there, I guess? Question mark? And then every track that is original. Oh, and also the Riverside Park and Lakeside Park. Which, you wouldn't think about it, but they both feel substantially different from one another. And also, where was it? Bull Lake and Broken Pier. You know, thematically identical, but still look distinct from one another. But the tracks that people stay with the most are those that are completely original. Like, you have Cheeseland. Cheeseland, Sky Garden, Sunset Wilds, Ribbon Road, Yoshi Desert, and this Rainbow Road, which hasn't been redone. It's very, very neat. Actually, I want to take you through a ride. Let's go to Cheeseland. Just to explore a little bit of the track and realize about the mechanics of Super Circuit and how it's conveyed into its track design. Super Mario Kart as a course, like the course is a Super Mario Kart. Sure, we have these panels on the borders, but the track layout never feels as intertwined as here. Like, you see that the track is very intertwined, and it's not just here, it's also on... Oh, damn it, I pressed try again. Damn it. I want to talk a little bit more about Super Circuit. Change track. So it isn't just here. You can see that the same quote-unquote mechanisms for track design was used in Ribbon Road. You see the map is shaped like it would be a ribbon enveloping and turning and adapting and all that stuff. Ribbon Road was a fun one to hit the remake tracks. I know. But that's the thing that makes Super Circuit so interesting when it comes to its track design. The fact that most of its tracks, despite being flat, still have a layer of verticality to them. You can see that with Riverside Park having the ramps that go over the lake, over the river. You can see it in Bull Lake with these little bumps. You can see it in Cheeseland with the intertwined design. You can see it in Sky Garden with the little leaps that you can take through the vines. On Cheep Cheep Island too, there's a little bit of that. And then evidently on Ribbon Road, and of course, it's the entire mechanic of Rainbow Road. Like, this Rainbow Road thrives on offstage. And it's not something that is easy to perform either. One mistake and you're out at the bottom of a track. So for example, say you want to do it here. See? That wasn't easy to perform. So you want to do it here. And there, you got like most of a track already. Damn it. I don't even know what the ghost data for this track was, and I'm already pretty much sure that just doing one of these a little bit better. Actually, let's just try for it. I'm not gonna go for a world record, but goddammit, I want to do a good cool ghost. Now I'm committed. Woo! Okay. Let's try it one more time. I feel like I can do it. Oh, shit. Oh, on, one more try. One more try. See, this game is sicko. This game is sicko mode. Oh no! Was that the angle? Was that the angle I needed? Maybe that's the angle I needed. Ah, fuck! This is very fun. This is a very fun game. This is a very sicko game. Uh-oh. You know what? It's not gonna happen today. Unique to this game's single player is the inclusion of quick running. But, and you know what? I'm gonna show you a thing. I'm gonna document that. We're gonna document that. We're gonna be documenting those things. Give me my Switch Lite for this next test. Because, holy shit! I do want to do it. I do want to do it. I do want to document this. It's called... Versus... I can go back to use the Pro Controller too. I can just go back to the Pro Controller too. I'm gonna use the Switch Lite for this to show the little thing that I don't know when else would I be able to show. Ah, damn it! I forget that I'm here. Oh yes, download. Because now I wanna blah, 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 blah. Checking if the software can be played. Evidently I can play the software. Okay, we can... Do I have a track? Yeah, I have the loop. We can buy to this in the meantime. There we go. See, I'm using my GBA. No, I'm using my Switch Lite as me. Ah, come on. Show me the other thing. Single pack. Ah, fucking hell. I forgot one extra thing. There we go. Ah, wonderful. There we go. And now I can show this off. Having multiple consoles, this is what you can use them for. Single pack. Hi, Soreheart. Howdy, you've caught us at the end of the Mario Kart Super Circuit lap on this whole
Good
thing.
posture begins with a strong base.
Ooh, thank you for that. Yeah, I kind of needed that. I've been taking a stretchy...
Remember to stay hydrated.
Oh, and thank you for the hydration donation, too. This is the easiest way to play the SNES tracks before time. How am I doing? We're doing very, very dandy. Yesterday was a very, very, very good birthday stream party. Thank you for checking in. We're playing Super Circuit, and now I'm showing Super Circuit single player. Actually, can I change who is player 1? No. I sometimes forget how crazy, how abridged these single card options on GBA used to be. Aw, thank you! You're so cute and amazing. I just checked your last stream and you almost made me cry. I'm so sad I couldn't be there live. It's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Really, really don't worry about it. Damn it, I really want to say, like, change who player 1 is. Oh, wait. I can change who player 1 is. I just have to open up, local play myself. On the, Switch Lite. Local multiplayer, play it while you wait, yes. You can begin playing while you wait. And now I join... I joined my own virtual session to show you how it looks like from the other side of the screen. Very entertainingly. It shows you what happens because this console, this quote-unquote console, has a game slot in. But immediately, as the Game Boy logo shows up, and I'm gonna show it to you again. Return to multipack? No. There we go. It disappears. Actually, let me wait for the pop-up to go away. Go away, pop-up! Thank you. Just try this with 4 swords. No, you can't try this in 4 swords. You play it on Switch? Yeah. So now the Nintendo logo disappeared. That happens if you turn on a GBA. I'm gonna turn the GBA on, and if you hold Start and Select on the boot before the booting sequence ends, the Nintendo logo goes out, and now it's on wait mode. It's waiting for any other accessories or any other games that are connected through the link cable to send data. So now I go in single pack. I wait for the Switch Lite to tell me that there is a console connected. And now, it's receiving the data. It's receiving the data, it's downloading a little bit of data onto the RAM, and with that data, you can play. Now I wanted to show the second window because it's very bizarre. Because you don't get noises, you don't get anything. It's very, very dark. Switch Lite doesn't need to play. You can see that the animations are very rudimentary. Instead of having like, there's only like 8 frames, whereas the original would have like 16 for better turning. It's following also on super rules, so now you have 5 laps instead of 2. 5 laps instead of 3, I say. And I feel like this is 50cc. It's not exactly 100. But it's kind of incredible that the Game Boy Advance had the option to send a little game. And yes, the game lags like this, don't worry. I've tested this on actual real hardware. It's very rudimentary, but god damn it, do I love it. I gotta look to have dinner, have fun. Yep, thank you. This game has ended. Turn the power off. That is so ominous. We're gonna go back to we're gonna go back to single player for one last thing about Super Circuit. One last little detail on Super Circuit, and that thing is the title theme. You don't know, but every Mario Kart game has the leitmotif of Super Mario Kart's title screen, even if it's not noticeable. Even Super Circuit, but it's very tough to figure out where is it, and it's right here. And if you hear it, you're like, oh, yup, what are you talking about? I don't hear the leitmotif, the traditional ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And you would be correct. You don't hear it because that's not the part of the song that is being referenced. Instead, the part that it's being referenced is the ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Listen to it again. Listen to it again. Hear it, and you'll notice it. When it goes to section B, you'll notice that it plays that section of a song. Pay attention. And go. And there it is. Of course, it doesn't follow through, but there is the leitmotif of Super Mario Kart represented in Super Circuit. Super Circuit is also one of a few Mario Karts to not have an appeal mode. Nintendo's history is full of these little moments when they dip their toes into new tech. My favorite is when they released a plug-in wireless connector for the GBA packed into copies of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Later on, they would release several games that were compatible with it. One of them is Mario Tennis Power Tour. And I feel like I'm one of the only people who has managed to coordinate a 4-player Martinez Power Tour with nothing but wireless adapters. And on that note, my best friend, I gave I don't remember if it was on birthday, on Christmas, or on Christmas, but I gave him the amiibo for the Ice Climbers with a GBA copy of Ice Climber too. So sometimes when we're together and when we meet up, I bring up 2 of my GBAs and we just plug in wireless adapters and we play some Ice Climber together. It's very nice. I like having those kinds of memories with them. This title screen is amazing, but goddammit, I feel threatened by the look of Mario into my soul. But yeah, that was Super Circuit. Kind of like a shorter stream compared to Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64. But this does put me at a very, very good spot to try and get the thing that I want for tomorrow ready, because I do want to stream Double Dash from official means. The official means, on my case, suck ass. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Plugging the GameCube on and trying to make it work. It sucks ass. The quality is not the best. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the Wii U to run Double Dash instead. Which I have been told, it works. If it works, I'm gonna try it. And if I can try it, I'm gonna make it happen. Nintendo, why did you need 2 trademarks? Are you noticing that there's a trademark on Mario Kart and another trademark on Super Circuit? But yeah, no, this was the last step of what I'd like to label as the, I had the word coined in the morning for this. This trilogy of Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, and Mario Kart Super Circuit, are what I'd like to consider the foundation trilogy. The most rudimentary, but also the most, we don't have to prove anything because we're just getting started. We're dipping our feet into what can we do with the franchise. And even though it's minimal, you can see that there's lots of evolution. There's lots of things that have carried over. There's lots of little elements and little design quirks that have carried over from the first to the second to now the third game. And we're about to move into what I'd like to consider the experimental saga of Mario Kart. As we go into the future of the franchise, we inevitably leave into an era where these next 3 games will feel absolutely nothing alike. They're gonna be trying new things to get to ditch those things into back to old things, and then those very old things will get experimented with and tweaked into what possibly defines the future of a franchise. But again, we're not there yet. So join us tomorrow for the next step of a Mario Kart Marathon, the Mario Kart Spectacular Marathon. Lap 4 will be featuring Mario Kart Double Dash, a game which I have to go prepare right now. So I'll see you all tomorrow for that one. But until then, I'll see you next time on a new adventure, on a different adventure. Let me check who is live so I can raid out. And with you all, I'll catch you next time. Peace!